Bing, bada, boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, boys, we're back.
We're back.
We are back indeed. Mm-hmm. Everything's working?
Yep, sounding good. We're back.
Mic's on. Mic check, mic check.
All right, yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 4.
We're still here.
We're here.
Still here. It's almost like we never left.
I know.
I know. This is almost kind of like a catch-up episode. There's no real title for this, but one will become of a title.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll happen.
So I had an interesting question. I was talking to the fellas off camera as we're bringing here, and you just got to say it. Who's your GOAT? Is it Kobe? Is it Jordan? Or is it LeBron? And you had a good response back to that. What did you say?
Well, it probably goes by your age.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is usually, but not necessarily because I'm the oldest one here,
Okay.
and mine is Kobe.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah.
Kobe, Lakers, 5 chips.
Okay.
Jordan, I get. LeBron, hell no. LeBron is here for Hollywood. That's just obvious. Now,
man.
you know what?
Okay.
Oh, but so here for Hollywood. So that's spoken
He's
as
here
a
for
Laker
Hollywood.
fan. Okay.
Now, we talked about Google in the last episode. How many times you said it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again. Yeah. Google the Lakers record with LeBron.
Hey, he got us a ring. I know it wasn't a bubble, but it
That
still
doesn't count.
got us
It's
a
a
ring.
COVID ring. That doesn't count. That's pointless. It's like the Dodgers. Dodgers won in 2020 also.
They did.
Oh, that's right.
They did.
They played, what, 60 games?
Yes.
It was
63, something like that.
This World Series was a legit one.
Okay.
2020 was
go
an
Dodgers.
asterisk, I guess you could say.
Wow.
Because it wasn't a full season in the Lakers. But if you
Okay, well, with LeBron,
Google his record with the Lakers.
we won the first play-in series last year.
I'm going to let these two go
Hold
for
on.
a second.
Now, hold on, real quick. Now, rest in peace, Kobe.
Always, R.B.
Yes.
Kobe.
What would Kobe say if you just said, we won the play-in series?
Yeah, I know. He wasn't
who?
He wasn't a big fan of those.
Play-in? That means you weren't even in the top 8.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan of those.
No.
There's a little clip.
When Kobe was with the Lakers, they would win the Pacific Division or be 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4 at the worst in the championship years.
Yeah.
There was no playing for a play-in game.
Okay.
If you're that good of a player with AD on top of it,
Right.
who is, as Barkley says, Mr. Street Clothes, you would think that you would make the players around you better.
Okay.
And obviously he hasn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's a fair assessment.
I mean, I'll root for him because I'm a Laker fan.
wild.
But as far as GOAT, hell no, not even
so
close.
your goes Kobe.
Yeah. Kobe's won 5 chips. LeBron is what, 4 and 10 in
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
a horrible record
Who's
in
your
championship.
GOAT out of 3? If you watch basketball.
I do watch basketball.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I do watch
He
basketball.
gives me more hockey vibes, but no, I feel you.
That's a wild take.
Hockey's
my number 1 sport.
I knew it! I knew
See,
it.
I'm out of this one.
Chirping in.
I go for the fights.
I remember they're chirping in.
I grew up.
Who's your team?
Did the Dallas Stars, baby.
Okay.
I was
All right.
born in Dallas, Texas.
I know,
Growing
that's
up, I went
it.
to a bunch of their games. I
Yeah.
actually ice skated for the first few times at their facility. You had like youth
So you could've
leagues
been an ice
and
skater.
camps and whatnot.
In
Oh,
Olympics,
dude,
you
I'm
could've
one
been an ice
hell of
skater.
an ice skater.
You do the little spin thing and
Oh
everything?
yeah, I'll jump up and down. I'll spin around. I'll do all that different stuff. But yeah, no, I played hockey
No Diddy.
like all the way through high school.
No Diddy here.
No Diddy.
There's no baby oil on this set at all. We good.
No Diddy.
No
yeah.
baby oil.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
I
I played hockey for years.
So who's your GOAT?
So, well,
NHL or
Wayne Gretzky.
No. Of course, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
Philadelphia's
Yeah, I was going to say, if anybody
It's
tries to
Gretzky.
argue the fact that Wayne
It's
Gretzky is the GOAT of
But we're
hockey,
talking-
you're
I
wrong.
am a Kings fan. I go to a lot of Kings games. But anyway, we're talking basketball for a second. Who's your GOAT?
Back to basketball.
LeBron,
So my GOAT, I would have to agree,
Kobe,
right? My
Jordan.
GOAT is Kobe because growing up, that was the guy,
Okay.
right? I was born in the late '90s. I'm probably the youngest one on this couch, and so
Good for you. You'll be old one day.
I'm sure.
You'll have all
You'll
this
have gray hairs one day.
You'll have all this gray one day.
Oh, I know my beard looks black, but this is definitely like some.
Well, that's an episode 2 right
Yeah,
there.
that's some. That's
Just for men over here.
Yeah, no. Not even. I use probably a knockoff brand of Just for Men I get off of Amazon, so it's not even that.
There we go.
It's not even real then.
This beard is definitely salt and pepper, but it just looks black right now because I do a little shampoo black wash in.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Looks good.
Thank you.
But
ladies, it looks good. I mean,
there we go. Oh, uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Trouble on the set.
Okay.
I'm
being rude right now. I'm being so rude to Grayson. Okay.
No, you're good.
Who's your GOAT?
Yeah, my GOAT is Kobe. Obviously, I just said it right. I was born in Texas, but my sports affiliation is split between Dallas and between Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. My mom grew up out here. My dad lived in Santa Monica for many years. But my mom's parents were diehard Dodger Laker fans. And so baseball and basketball, I've always been an LA guy. And growing up, yeah, it was, we were a Lakers household basically. And when I was coming up, it was Kobe and Shaq, and then it was Kobe by himself, and then it was Kobe and Pau Gasol, and it was, all those guys, like Derek Fisher and Ron Artest and, Sasha Vujacic. I mean, like, yeah, right? He was nice.
2 clutch free throws.
He was nice. But, so growing up, I was always a Laker fan, and watching Kobe and the mentality that he had and the way that he played the game and, all those different things, I think made him my GOAT. I never got to see Jordan in his prime.
Really?
Yeah.
What year were you born? How young? Wait, what year were you born? How young are you?
I was born in 1997.
Holy smokes!
1987?
97. Jordan had just came back, right? He left to go play baseball and then came back in 97?
Yeah.
In the 90s.
90s, yeah.
Yeah, right
After the
there.
three-peat, he went to baseball.
Then he came back.
Then he
So
came
you didn't
back.
see Jordan play at all? You have to see him at some point.
I saw Jordan on the Wizards.
Oh, crap! We'll stop right there. That's a bad representation of Jordan.
That's like seeing
We'll stop
that's
right
like
there.
that's like
Stop the
seeing
tape.
the hot chick in high school at the 20-year reunion.
Exactly.
Man,
It's
okay,
way different.
So fair
No,
enough.
no.
So the version of Jordan you saw wasn't the best version.
That wasn't Jordan.
No,
Jordan on
not
his
at
off
all.
day.
It was Jordan
And-
missing the end or something.
And
Oh man, Jordan get crossed by Allen Iverson.
so
That was in his prime.
No, that's when he was on the Wizards.
No.
he was still on the Bulls
He was
when
on the
AI
Bulls.
crossed him over because
When
AI
AI
was
was
a
right.
rookie.
Oh,
Am I
yeah.
messing up about basketball history?
Yes.
No.
In the comments, let me know if I'm wrong or if I'm right.
You're wrong.
So
And if I'm wrong, I'll stop using the black beard wash. And let it just.
Oh, you're definitely
Let it just
wrong.
black and.
This shit's gonna be gray by
this shit's
next
about
week.
to be white.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be white
He's
next
gonna be
week.
Santa Claus. He's gonna go from Odell Beckham to Santa Claus. Ho
We'll
ho
see.
ho.
Stand by for the next 5 episodes. We'll see if I was right or wrong. Post in the comments below if I'm wrong, if I'm super wrong.
So
AI rookie year crossed over Jordan on the Bulls in his prime.
yes.
that didn't happen when he played for the Wizards?
Hell no.
Oh, wow.
I think Iverson was gone by then.
Wow. And to be honest, I watch
Or
basketball
Iverson's in
highlights.
Denver,
I
I
don't
think, by
watch the
then.
whole
Was he?
game.
Yeah,
I
because
watch
he goes from
highlights.
Philly to Denver.
But I do watch many Lakers games.
But yeah, so I grew up, a
goes
Laker
Kobe.
fan, Kobe fan. I missed out on Jordan's prime, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my parents. You had me too late to experience that. But, but
That's a crazy shout out.
hey, gotta love him. And then I will never give LeBron the GOAT status. I think he is one of the greatest basketball players, probably one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Okay.
But there's something about, I think, the mentality, right, that he has, where he wants to be that pass first guy. He, he doesn't have the killer instinct, I think, to go out there, even though he has debatably more tools than Kobe or Jordan ever had in his size, speed, athleticism, all of these different things. He's not the guy who's like, give me the ball and get out of my way.
Gotcha.
Right? And so I think in that aspect, right, if we're talking about GOAT, right, greatest of all time, in an individual lane.
Yeah.
He might be the best basketball player of all time through, what he's been able to achieve, the length of the career that he's had, all these different things. Mm-hmm. But for me, it'll always be Kobe, and strictly just because growing up I was just absolutely enamored with that man.
I will have to say.
You guys
Yeah,
sit
who's
back-
you may be
yours?
thinking-
You guys sit back for this because you get cut off. No,
Yeah, I get cut off.
real quick about the LeBron.
Yeah.
About being very passive. So there was an All-Star game that he could have taken the last shot. He passed it. Carmelo and Kobe were like, take the shot.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even take the last shot in an All-Star game. He was so passive to
And
where
that
he wanted to
happened.
pass.
That happened. Even in the finals, his first year in Miami. where fourth quarter it's a close game and he's kicking the ball over to Ray Allen.
Ray Allen was from legendary 3-point shooter. Way before Steph Curry.
And that was
Ray Allen was doing it.
Yes, and that
Ray
was
Allen was doing it.
Chris Bosh got that rebound and kicked it to Ray Allen.
Okay, gotcha.
But LeBron was giving it up to D Wade or Chris Bosh or Ray Allen or whoever. Those first couple years in Miami. And then even you look when he goes back to Cleveland and the meme of him pointing at JR, right? Like, dude, like don't do that. Give me the ball, right? Yeah. So that's why Kobe, I think, will be my GOAT, and I'm sure that Jordan was everything that people talk about and then some. I've watched the highlights, but I never got to experience it myself.
I mean, and now it turns to me, right? You're wondering who my GOAT is.
Yes.
Is it Bron? Is it Jordan? Is it Kobe?
Don't come in here with like Bill Russell or
I can't say Larry Bird. I can't say Larry Bird.
You can say Bird.
I can't say Larry Bird's my guy.
You could. I mean,
yeah. What are you about to do?
If anybody who knows me knows my GOAT is for sure Kobe Bryant.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Originally from Pennsylvania, my home state.
Yeah.
To me, Kobe's work ethic was so inspirational.
Yeah.
The fact that he talks about how he would show up to practice hours early before practice to practice, and then how other teammates would talk about him, and some of them would see him as an a-hole, but it just wasn't that he was an a-hole because he was not an a-hole. It was that his work ethic was so high tempo that if you didn't match that, he talks about, I'm not passing the ball to you. I mean, there's so many clips of inspirational quotes and statements from Kobe Bryant. You just lose track of it. So just even off the court, he was inspirational. Like me, playing basketball, horrible ball player. But I do like the work ethic that Kobe had, and I took that with me within the jobs that I work with.
There we go.
So I think Kobe Bryant will forever be my GOAT. I actually got really teary-eyed when the news was announced about his passing. So always R.I.P. Kobe. Like, Kobe Bryant to me will always be my GOAT. But I do have to say, when it comes to like brand-wise, apparel-wise, I buy a lot of Jordans.
Well, nobody can compete with
that's
the
a whole
brand.
other subject.
Yeah.
The way how the sneakers are made and everything, I buy a lot. Like my sneaker collection, I have a lot of Jordans.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Did you guys watch the Netflix Air? What was it called? Air? It was called Air. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Oh yeah, I seen it in.
No, I never watched that.
It's really good.
It was produced by Amazon, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I saw it in the movie theater. It's called Air. It's really good.
It's called Air. Very good.
Really good.
And it talks about how Jordan was offered a contract, or they didn't want him, or something like that. I forgot what it was.
It was different things. Like different people wanted him, but he ended up going with Nike because I guess Nike was supposed to give him Phil Knight and give him a percentage of the fucking sales.
And that's why, because
the
guy's making billions.
Uncle Phil, baby.
Yeah.
And
my guy.
And back to like Kobe's work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
There are stories. I don't know if it was Phil Handy, who was one of the Lakers like coaches, like whatever. I think they were in the gym one time, and Kobe's like, "I'll see you at 5:30 tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Kobe gets to the gym at 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Phil Handy gets there at 5:30 at night. Somebody going, "I didn't see you here."
Yeah.
I was here at 5:30 a.m.
5:30 in the
What
morning.
are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Another one where the Sixers were playing here. Kobe goes to the airport to pick up AI.
Oh yeah.
AI's like, dude, let's go to the club tonight. We're doing this. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the gym. It's I'm going to the gym. You go out to the club. I'm going to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've already beat you at that point.
Yeah.
Right. Like I've already won tomorrow's game. Yeah. Because you're at the club tonight and I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, that dude was a different breed.
It's just quick. He talks about how it was like he talks about like the way how he got better and played basketball. So he got better each day, and he's like the days keep stacking.
Mm-hmm.
He would study.
Yeah, he would study. So days stacking.
He would study stuff. He
was like get better doing it every day. That's why I feel like every podcast we do is going to get better and better. The more podcasts 100%. We do, the way how he flow, the way how we converse, each episode is going to get better and better and better and better. Yeah. And for me, that's winning.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
whether we get a big sponsorship or not, I mean, it doesn't matter. It'd be nice.
It'd
be nice.
It's
fun. It's light.
It's just a bunch of guys hanging out, chilling.
Exactly.
You know,
we would like sponsorships.
Having shots off camera, which is good. You know?
To be clear,
we want to put that bottle on camera. Well, we'll see what happens.
To be clear, we would like sponsorships. But with or without sponsorships, we have everything we need to continually keep putting out podcasts.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm really happy about that.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's like,
we
you know,
even had a
passion
lighting
project.
adjustment where Fred went and grabbed the extra light because he already had it.
Yep.
Like this is a really put together
on the go,
whatever we had, whatever we got, we put it together and we made it happen. So we appreciate y'all listening.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe. If you want
back to the podcast.
Definitely.
Back to the podcast. Let's go.
So, question. You talked about how in our GOAT conversation, right?
Yeah.
Your skills as a ball player.
Yeah.
I'm curious, right? Like, what sports did you play growing up? You know, throughout your childhood or something along those lines.
I mean, were you like Stephen A?
No.
Did you have a Stephen A 1.3 average in college? What was it?
Yo, no. Like for me, the crazy thing about it is that I have really good, I guess, hand-eye coordination for something different. Like, and when I was 5 or 6, I was at a school that had an archery competition. And I almost won it.
Oh, damn. Robin Hood over here?
Before I even knew about it. And that translates to me I'm really good, I guess, at archery.
Okay. And
during my 8 years of military experience, I'm really good at shooting like a rifle or a weapon or a machine gun, whatever.
All right.
Not just Marine Corps. Hoorah, baby.
He's got the aim.
But outside of that, I was good at martial arts. So like I did wrestling in high school for a little bit. Okay. I was good at it. I was small, so I was able to move around. And then I have my brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu through the United States Marine Corps. All right. So I have a brown belt. I have a no stuff, no crap brown belt in mixed martial arts.
That's legit, especially factual. BJJ. Like that is legit.
Factual.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's super.
So I
legit.
guess my answer to your question was I'm good at, I guess, mixed martial arts and then archery.
I did.
That was my thing. What were you good at in high school? Right back at you, or college.
Good at is a bit of a reach, but I played every sport coming up. My dad was very
All-American?
much. No, never. Okay. My dad was very much the type of guy where, you know, he wanted his kids involved in sports. He wanted to be the dad on the sideline cheering, all that different stuff. So he signed us up for everything under the sun, which was, you know, awesome in a lot of ways. So I have a little bit of experience with a bunch of different sports, but the ones that I really stuck with, I would say, I played hockey, you know, all the way through high school. Played many, many years of hockey. Loved that sport to death. When I was a teenager, my family moved to Utah, and I got really into skiing, and I started competing in that. And so I competed in skiing for a few years, both racing and freestyle. So I did slopestyle, super pipe. I was ranked top 10 in the nation in super pipe in high school, so that was pretty sick.
Oh wow!
Where you're skiing?
Skiing.
Okay. Humble brag.
Humble brag. I got to throw it out there, and then and then at nationals, actually, I absolutely tanked it in the super pipe, separated my shoulder, knocked myself unconscious. That was a whole ordeal. And then the very next year, I blew my knee apart. So I don't do as much skiing these days. Okay. I'll get out there, but I'm not, you know.
But you had your moment, though.
I had my moment, yes.
One moment. So would you have gone to the Olympics if you hadn't blown out your knee?
The Olympics? No, not a chance.
And separated your shoulder.
Not a chance. No, I was a good high school level skier.
Okay.
Dope. The dudes that were going to the Olympics, by the time that they were in high school and I was in high school as well, they weren't competing in the league that I was competing in. They were already going pro, you know, doing the whole thing.
They were already doing 1080 snowboarding.
Exactly.
365.
You've got it.
Dark split tail, high side, high five.
These are all perfect.
Tony Hawk handstand type stuff.
Were you in the X Games?
No, damn.
No, but I watched it. I know Tony Hawk.
No, yeah.
Skateboarding, Tony Hawk's my GOAT.
100%.
Tony Hawk's my GOAT.
Ooh, actually, I might debate you on that one.
Debate me. There's other names because all I know is Tony Hawk.
I'd throw out Rodney Mullen.
Ooh, okay. Rodney Mullen, I don't know who you are, but you must be dope.
Do some research.
Said that, okay.
Because if you ask Tony Hawk who the GOAT is, he would say probably Rodney Mullen.
So he's before, obviously, Tony Hawk? Or is he after?
They're around, honestly, like, there's some overlap there. Like, they're good friends, actually. Okay. I don't know who is, in fact, older or not. But Rodney Mullen is the dude that basically grandfathered street skateboarding. He invented the ollie, which then led it, you know, into a billion different tricks.
Oh, wow.
So if you're ever wanting to go down a rabbit hole, or, you know, you guys at home, Rodney Mullen is an absolute legend. But yeah, so hockey, skiing. I played a lot of basketball. I'm not a very large man, but I was, a crafty little point guard. So I would say those were the sports growing up that I had the most kind of affinity for and played the most of. But what about you, Fred?
So growing up, I played Little League baseball.
There we go.
I was a pitcher.
Oh, okay.
All right, could play for the Dodgers, maybe.
Yeah, no.
But
I did. In one game, I remember this. I struck out the 3 top hitters all in a row.
Oh, you struck the side out?
I struck the side out. That's what I do remember. Yeah. But in high school, I played basketball in high school.
Yeah.
But it's funny, I never really played. So when I'd warm up, I would warm up and I'm shooting threes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I noticed the other team looking over going, okay, just watch for this guy. But I never got off the bench.
And then you never got in the game.
No. Because I was never going to get in the game anyway, but I was doing good in the warm-ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously that didn't go anywhere. But fast forward, probably a couple years ago, got into boxing.
Oh, okay.
So I've been messing around with that, taking classes here and there, watching a lot of YouTube on it.
Yeah.
So I call it boxing after 50.
Love it.
Boxing after 50. Wow.
Yeah.
That need to be the title of the podcast right there. Boxing after 50?
That's not bad, yeah.
That might be it. Wow, that's good, man. You just pulls out of thin air, man.
Yeah.
We should have pre-meetings for these podcasts. What are you going to say, man? We got to just take the quote.
Everything's improv for me.
Yeah, got to take it, take it where it comes.
Yeah. You could have questions,
That's what
but
she
everything
said.
goes into improv after that.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, no, I mean, I love it. Like, I constantly think about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to sit there and go and spar. Or maybe, I don't know about sparring, but trying to get into like.
No, you're not taking on an exhibition?
No. But I love hitting the bag. I love hitting mitts.
Oh, yeah.
I love learning about it. And to me, like the age, it doesn't matter at all. I'm 54.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really, the age doesn't matter to me.
Well, it's the the sweet science, right? Is what they call it. And so, it's that whole idea of the flow.
Now, I wish I would have got into this in my 20s or even earlier.
Yeah.
Because by then, I mean, you got so much experience. Now it's just like you're starting from the bottom and trying to learn and stuff like that. So, but I mean, honestly, I just love it. I love the whole fitness aspect of working out, incorporating the boxing, jump rope,
I love that.
Everything like involved in it.
Yeah.
So I stay very active.
No, that's sick.
So,
that's really
It
sick.
should be. Wow, 50. I didn't think 54. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So we have like almost 3 generations sitting here. Wait, what were you in the 90s?
97.
Dude, I graduated.
90s? You're 90s? You're 90, what, 97?
Yeah, 97.
I'm 85.
I'm 1970.
Damn, so we do.
I graduated high school in 1989.
Oh my God.
We have 3 different decades sitting here.
So I graduated high school in 2016.
97,
No.
85, and it says 70s?
Yeah, 1970.
That's 70.
No, 70s.
70s.
Yeah.
There's a difference there, right?
Yeah. No, so I mean, we're covering, almost 30 years.
Wow, that's a really big difference. Wow.
Because I'm Generation X.
Yeah.
And you are...
I'm a millennial.
Are you a millennial?
You're a millennial. I think I'm Z.
On the cuff. You're Z?
Z?
You're Z. You're 97. You might be Z.
I think I'm between, I'm either Z
millennial
or...
cuts off either at 96 or 95, I believe. I don't know. In the comments, where does Gen Z millennial start and end?
Yeah, because I think... my sister was born in 95. I was born in 97. And I think we are, the end and beginning of the two different.
I'm gonna Google that for a second live on the Boogie Man. We say Google so much, man. They gotta give us a deal.
Seriously. All right. So we've talked about our GOATs, right? We've talked about what kind of sports we played or we're interested in, or whatever it might be. Who are your teams across the sports that you watch at least?
My teams are the Lakers, the Dodgers, and the Raiders.
Oh, okay. We're a Raider fan.
Yeah,
You're Gen Z.
fan.
According to Google, you're Gen Z.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Sure, you're Gen Z. Wow.
Gen Z, stand up.
Gen Z, Gen X, the
Millennial.
best generation.
Millennial.
And millennial over here. You don't even know.
Wow. I like how you did
Generation
that.
X over here.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are my teams.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Raiders, because when they moved here in '82, I became I was never really a Rams fan, even though they were here.
Okay.
I became a Raider fan when they moved here, and I followed them when they went back to Oakland. And now they're in Vegas.
Yeah.
So and then Lakers and Dodgers are just because I grew up in LA.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. What about you?
Me, I've been a diehard Lakers fan for like forever. I remember growing up, I was 5 or 6 years old, and one of my uncles, I forget which one, gave me a purple and gold starters jacket. I was like, what?
Oh, there we go.
I was like, WTF is this? Loved it, rocked it. It was a Lakers jacket. So I've been a Lakers fan for the longest time.
Yeah.
Like, big Lakers fan. Football, grew up in Philadelphia, so like, of course, like Eagles, 76ers baseball. But since living in LA for the past 10 years, I've really adapted to the culture. I love the Dodgers. Big Dodgers fan. I go to Kings games. I'm like LA all the way.
Okay.
I'm not originally from LA, definitely a transplant. Been about 10 years now, but I love all the teams. I go to all the sports.
Yeah, I dig that.
All of them.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but yeah, my sports teams are very split between LA and Dallas.
Okay.
So, and it's very, very much all kind of like familial for me, right? My grandfather was Lakers and Dodgers. Die hard, wouldn't allow his children or grandchildren to be anything other than that. So I grew up total Laker Dodger fan for life, even though I was born in Texas, was always rooting for the Lakers and the Dodgers. And then from my dad, he's a big football and hockey guy. So those reside in Dallas, right? Unfortunately, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Man, you guys are having a year.
Boy, are we ever.
But the Raiders are worse.
A year, brother. Have you been watching for the last 20? I mean,
No, I only
I
only watch the Super Bowls or the Super Bowl parties to eat the good food. I watch very few football games during the year.
No, it's
more
been
of a basketball watcher, hockey.
It's been a tough couple of decades for Cowboys fans. I begrudgingly stay one because I just feel like I can't change that allegiance. But yeah, Jerry Jones. Just be done with it, man. Retire and give that team to somebody who actually gives a shit about it and is gonna do the things that we need to do. But yeah, so Stars, Cowboys, Lakers, and Dodgers would be my teams.
All right.
I never really got into hockey. I would only watch it.
I took you to a hockey game.
Yeah, he took me to a hockey game.
Oh, no kidding. You guys go to a Kings game?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was dope because I wanted to go there for the fights.
Yeah.
And there were like 3 fights.
There you go.
And I was waiting, dude. I had my phone right there. I'm like, oh, this is fucking perfect. Right,
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah.
That's
so that was
awesome.
cool.
I'll take
Very
the next
fast paced, man.
I would love to. Yeah, I almost
Stars. Get the Stars.
Well, the Stars were actually here a couple days ago in LA, and I was trying to go to the game, but I couldn't make it work with my work schedule. So yeah, it was like a matinee game, so it started at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I was like, I'm in the middle of my work day. You know, I can't swing that. But yeah, no, I love going to hockey games. I think it's one of the best live sports experiences you can have.
You know what I tried doing? So, me and Cindy were in Vegas, and we were staying at what hotel is it? That's basically T-Mobile is right outside the window.
T-Mobile Arena?
Yeah. What hotel is that?
It's like the Vidara or the
it's where because she went to see Mariah Carey. Where Mariah Carey? Oh, Park MGM.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we went to Park MGM, the only non-smoking hotel in Vegas, by the way.
Shout out Park MGM.
Yeah, good hotel. Anyway, so outside of our window was the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what's going on. There was a game,
Golden Knights.
Golden Knights game. And we went across the street. All the festivities were going on. It was cool. But when they score a goal, it just I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, the goal horn.
Yeah, the goal horn.
The goal.
And on the
That's what they call it. Yeah.
And on the outside of the arena, it's like goal. I'm
wow.
like, what the hell's going on? Our Uber driver was telling us because you can do live betting.
Yeah.
He can hear that horn from his house. So that horn goes off. He tried to time it.
Oh,
to where he'd hear that horn and he'd try to place a bet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it didn't work because the people at the arena, I guess they purposely delay it.
Yeah.
So people don't do that. So yeah, he was
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's funny to think about because I know it is such a thing where like hockey goal horns are just loud as hell. And every team then you have your goal horn and then you have your follow up like song basically while the guy skates around and celebrates. Yeah. So I can't remember what Dallas's goal song is now, but it used to be Rock and Roll Part 2 by Gary Glitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard the song. We have to look it up.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You know what time it is though, fellas?
Oh, is it already?
Almost September, yeah. But
Damn,
this time, we're gonna let Robin end it. We're not gonna let him start.
Yeah.
Okay, I may be dropping these haymakers out of here.
Yeah.
All right, so I like to end on a positive note. So I just want to say that no matter what you're going through, good or bad, don't get too caught up in the highs or the lows. Because if you live by the applause, then you'll die by the boos.
Ooh.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
He's reading off the AI. I can see it right here.
No.
He's got ChatGPT in his lap.
He's not even on his knee right there. You can't even see it, but he's reading off that shit.
That's funny, but that's not true.
No, that was good. That was well said.
One of those quotes is from Drake when he was doing one of his Grammy speeches.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then another quote I mixed in, it was like from about Romans and like gladiators. It was like when you're saying live by the applause, die by the boos. It's a reference to that. Some philosopher made that up. But it's definitely something to take into your life. Like, you can't get so amped up on all this and then be sad when they're booing you, because you just need to just go and focus and just thrive and be positive. That's all I got.
Oh, damn.
Timer.
That's the timer.
End of the episode timer.
Yeah, but we'll keep going.
We're in the red now.
Yeah, we're in the red now. All right, so mine is... a lot of people are so like concerned of what they see on the internet, especially Instagram.
Okay.
Does anybody have an Instagram of all the bad stuff that happens to them? Everything is like, oh, I went here, I went there. And a lot of people will see, vicariously will like, either want to live through them or they get depressed because they're not them. You understand, these people have bad days too. And for instance, well, I don't know if I can even say this.
Leave names out. Say whatever you want. Leave people's names out.
So, for instance, just because someone has millions of followers does not mean that they can afford what you think they can afford. You know? Okay. And that's something I was told this by today about that, of like some influencer can't afford maybe a hotel. But if you have all those followers, why? Why are they not giving you one? That's what I wondered. What's your reach? Like, so don't worry about what other people are doing, because they go through bad times also, So just because your life is not like theirs does not mean doesn't mean your life is bad. So take that one.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I think honestly I'm going to kind of piggyback on your point.
He's home. He's under pressure.
Here we go.
And take care of yourself. Life is one of these things, right? We're all experiencing it. Comes with good, comes with the bad, right? The applause, the boos, ups and downs, followers, social media, all these different things, right? But I think at the end of the day, it's one of those things where if you're able to, keep moving in the right direction, keep taking care of yourself, holding it down for what you need to be doing. That's about, all you can ask for. And so I think, focus on the good, find, something to be excited about every day, keep moving in the right direction, keep working hard. And those things make life worth living. So thank you guys for listening.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bam.
Boom.